Revelation 6 verse 1 to 17, Apocalypse. I, John, beheld the Lamb as he reached forth and broke the first of the 7 seals. A great silence surrounded me, and I watched as one of the 4 living creatures, with a voice like thunder, summoned, "Come." I turned my gaze, and behold, a white horse appeared. Its rider held a bow, and a crown was given unto him. He rode forth as a conqueror, determined to subjugate and prevail over all nations. His presence carried the air of dominion, and his march was relentless. Then the Lamb broke the 2nd seal, and I heard the 2nd living creature call, "Come." Another horse emerged, this one fiery red. Its rider was granted the power to strip peace from the earth, so that men would slay one another in brutal warfare. A mighty sword was given to him, gleaming with the promise of bloodshed. The world trembled at his passing, and I witnessed the rising of strife, rebellion, and unceasing conflict. The Lamb then unsealed the 3rd seal, and the 3rd living creature beckoned, "Come." Lo, a black horse came forth, and its rider held a pair of scales in his hand. I heard a voice among the 4 living creatures proclaim, "A measure of wheat for a denarius, and 3 measures of barley for a denarius, but see that you do not harm the oil and the wine." Famine and scarcity swept across the land, yet luxury and excess were preserved for the few. Hunger gnawed at the poor, while the wealth of the powerful remained untouched. When the 4th seal was broken, the 4th living creature called, "Come." And I beheld a pale horse, its rider named Death, and Hades followed close behind him. Power was given to them over 1/4 of the earth, to kill with sword, with hunger, with pestilence, and with the beasts of the earth. The air grew heavy with the stench of decay, and the lamentation of the dying filled the heavens. Despair swept across the land as war, famine, disease, and death claimed their toll upon mankind. Then, as the Lamb opened the 5th seal, I saw beneath the altar the souls of those who had been slain for the word of God and for the testimony they had upheld. They cried with a mighty voice, "How long, O Lord, holy and true, will you refrain from judging and avenging our blood upon those who dwell on the earth?" To each was given a white robe, and they were told to rest yet a little longer, until the full number of their brethren and fellow servants, who were to be killed as they had been, should be fulfilled. As the Lamb broke the 6th seal, a great earthquake struck. The sun turned black like sackcloth of hair, and the moon became like blood. The stars of the sky fell to the earth, like a fig tree shaken by a mighty wind shedding its unripe fruit. The sky receded like a scroll being rolled up, and every mountain and island was moved from its place. Then I beheld the terror of all mankind. The kings of the earth, the great men, the rich and the powerful, every slave and every free man, all sought refuge in the caves and among the rocks of the mountains. They cried out to the mountains and to the rocks, "Fall upon us and hide us from the face of him who sits upon the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of his wrath has come, and who shall be able to stand?" Thus I stood, trembling before the visions granted unto me, knowing that the judgment of the Lord was at hand, and the fullness of his divine decree would soon be revealed.